how to improve your Portuguese out of the classes. Hi! So this is the third time I tried to make this video and it's been a little frustrating. I hope this one, I hope I get this now. Okay. And today I'll be talking about something that is really important when you're learning any language, okay? I'll be talking about Portuguese because I teach Portuguese, but you can use this in any language that you are learning, okay? So I'll tell you 7 tips that I think will help you, okay? My first tip is watch Brazilian movies. Okay, I know this is kind of obvious, but I tell to a lot of students watch, and sometimes they just don't have time, Sometimes you just don't have time. I know it's hard, but I think if you can watch just, once every 15 days or once a week, this would be great because this definitely help you. Not just movies, but also some series, There's a lot of good series and also movies, Brazilian movies. Actually, I made a video talking about some Brazilian movies to watch on Netflix, but not just on Netflix. There's good movies that you can download. Also, it's important to put the subtitles, right? At the first begin, I understand if you cannot watch in Portuguese and see Portuguese subtitles. Maybe you can watch in Portuguese and have subtitles in your language, English or whatever is your language. But then when you feel comfortable and confident, the subtitles in Portuguese. This is definitely a way that will help you. I say this because I'm always watching things in English and this improves a lot. My second tip is speaking with natives. Yeah, maybe this sounds weird if you're like in a country that is not many Brazilians. Well, if you are in a country that you can find Brazilians, like a Brazilian community or something, you definitely should go out with some people, like to meet new people and speak in Portuguese. Because this is really important. They speaking, you need to speak, the conversation, this is really good. If you don't know any Brazilian, if you don't know any community in your country, in your city, today we can find websites. Some of them you have to pay, some others you don't need even to pay. It's just an exchange of languages. Maybe you would speak a little of your language and then speak Portuguese with whoever you choose to do this exchange. It's very nice, okay? And I think this way is super important. Obviously, if you can come to Brazil, this is really important. This is the ideal thing. Actually, if you go to Rio, I can tell you that most part of people will want to speak in English with you because, oh, I want to train my English, and, people think like this. But you have to force people speaking Portuguese with you because you are out of your country. So you want to learn the Portuguese, right? So basically you need to speak with natives. You'll find a way, I'm sure. Another tip is listening to music. We have a lot of good songs in Portuguese, Brazilian Portuguese, and I know music is something that is like really personal. Maybe some people prefer rock, some other pop, and etc. But you can find a lot of types of songs, Brazilian songs. I will actually make a video about this, okay? And this is really good because listen to music is good, and it's something that you can do like at the gym, walking in the street, or it's something that you can do like when you are doing other things as well. So this will not take so much of your time, and if you get curious, you can read the lyric and lyric, right? You can read and then you can translate, and then this is how you learn and get new vocabulary. This is really nice, okay? Another tip is reading articles and books. I know this is not so fun to some people, but well, if you like to read, you'll probably like this. The hard part of this, you need to translate some things because, it's a new language, so obviously we'll have lots of new vocabulary and maybe some conjugations, you know what I mean? But this is also good. It will take time to finish a book or something. You need to choose a good topic that you like, and if you have patience, this is a good way. Another thing is watching videos on YouTube. Yeah, in Brazil it has a lot of good good channels on YouTube, and to be honest, I don't watch so much. Most part of the things I watch is in English, but I think it's really nice for you to practice it. For example, if you know some Brazilian artists that you like, you can watch an interview and then put the subtitles. Even when it doesn't have the option in English, the subtitles in Portuguese will help you a lot, and it's something interesting. So, you know, you can find short videos, something fast. It's not like a movie, but it's something that will help you with your listening. Another way is listening to podcasts. The same as songs, the podcast is easy because you can listen whatever you want. You can be in the tube and listening to podcasts. So just make sure you choose a good topic and go to listen to podcasts. And the last way, and not less important, is try to think in Portuguese. This is really important because even when you are in a conversation, you cannot all the time be trying to translating everything you're saying, because we don't have an exactly translation for everything, okay? So it's smart to think in the language you're learning, okay? It doesn't matter what language. It's just I am also still learning English. My English, I know, is not 100%. I'm always trying to think in English when I'm speaking, but even day by day, sometimes I try to think what I'm going to do in English. I know this sounds, I don't know if it's crazy, but I think this is really smart, because then you are going to speak, it sounds more natural, you know, and be confident when you're going to speak is really important, will help you a lot. Okay, I hope we can use these tips that I gave to you. Obviously, if you don't want to use all of them, just choose 2 or 3 ways to do it. It's really good. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you. And if you like the video, please leave here your like and subscribe to the channel. Muito obrigada. Tchau!